Hi, this is ESPN's Dave Lamont, and you're listening to the Sports Objective Podcast, the unofficial podcast of the Pirates.
Oh, I'm a real pirate fan. I don't fear not a man. Me, I'm a participant. You just the audience. Me, it's in my nature to see just how loud I can get before, during, and after the game, man. Yo, 15 minutes after 15 sips of this carbonated beverage got me ready to rip a hole in the ear of anyone who dare sits and screams for any other team with their lips. This is pirate country, so poppy, we don't mix. If you ain't rockin' purple and gold, then you don't fit. Now you don't gotta worry, they're trying to throw fists, but all you know to get salty, I ain't talk about chips. It's not your stadium, don't be surprised if you're cheesing all hard and get thrown the evil eye. For some it's just a game, but numbers are never live. You ever seen this much love for a team in your whole lives? Screaming at the ref, wheezing out of breath, steaming out the neck like a fight for death. That's how we bringing it. What you thinking?
Welcome into the TSO Locker Room. We have a very special show with one of the guys we've talked about for a long time now, having a breakout game. That would be Ryan Jones with us right now. Kyle from LaGrange Barber. What's up, dude?
How you doing? How are y'all doing?
Good. How are you, man? So excited. I know that we were trying really hard to obviously we've been saying we want a great game for Ryan. We know it's there, and man, it came at a great time to get the fifth win of the season. You guys are so close. You can smell that bowl game now. And I know on the clock, we always hear about the coaching cliches of one game at a time, but it really has been like that. And you guys are one game away from bowl eligibility. How does it feel?
It feels great. I mean, just off of all the work we've put in, from spring workouts to spring ball to summer workouts and everything, just seeing how we progressed each week and seeing just the numbers that we put in, the work that we're putting in is working. So, I mean, it's just an exciting time for ECU football. I mean, we still have to continue to work and try to go 1-0 each week.
No doubt about it. Very excited for you guys. Talk about the mood of the locker room. How about the defense? First, the defense side of the ball. Those guys were so close to pitching a shutout. That would be the first time since Pirates beat Duke in 2000. They shut out the Blue Devils. I hear you guys almost shut out the Owls. And basically, I mean, you can't argue with 45-3. What a great day, by the way, let's talk for you, the offense. How I know you said in the post game, I know you had to be upset. I thought it was a touchdown. You know, I'm biased because you're on the TSO locker room, but that third one, man, what did they say to you out of curiosity? Because I was so excited, and then I looked and saw the referees had ruled you out at what, the 2-yard line?
Yeah, it was the 2. It was the 2. I mean, during that play, my adrenaline was going so much. I thought I was good. I was hoping we could rush the kick so they wouldn't have time to look at it. But yeah, looking at the replay, I was sick to my stomach. But I was trying to get that third one. That would have made the day even more special.
Well, hey, the most important thing is you guys get the dub, you get the win. You had over 100 yards. I think it was 6 catches, 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. And how about you and Shane Calhoun? I mean, both of you have touchdowns, and I was like, wow, I can't remember. I mean, having 2 tight ends catch at least a touchdown pass. Bubba helped me out on that one. It's been a while since we've had that I can remember. It's usually a tight end to catch a touchdown pass, but maybe Kyle, you can help me, but I can't remember
the last time we had 2 tight ends catch a touchdown pass in a game. I clueless. Honestly,
yeah. That's what I was thinking.
I mean, it would have to be Logan era or prior.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So yeah, it's been a long time, back to the 90s at least. So very cool to see Ryan. Obviously, that was the breakout game that everybody's been waiting to see. We knew it was coming. I think it's just the beginning, man. I think I'm hoping anyway, and I'm sure you feel the same way. Now that you've done it one time, it's probably going to be easier to do it again.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, coming off of a game like that, I mean, this whole week I feel more confident. Yes, I mean, after having a performance like that, and that's kind of driven me in practice just to want to exceed and just work even harder just to continue to put that work out and have performances like that.
Ron, what do you see from Memphis's defense on tape? Obviously, pretty good football team, very talented football team.
Yeah.
Play really well at home. They
Yeah.
seem to be a much better team at home than they are on the road. Road losses to Temple and Tulsa, home wins against SMU, Mississippi State. So, what do you see from their defense?
I mean, their defense has a lot of special players. They kind of run a defense similar to Temple and USF's defense. So it's kind of crazy. We've seen like odd front defenses the last few weeks. So I mean, it's something that we're not going to be new to. So yeah, our game plan is going to be good. I mean, they have a lot of good talent on their defense. I mean, on their team as a whole. So I mean, I feel like we're preparing is going to help us extremely for this game Saturday.
Would you say? I know Marshall's a quality football team, and not to take away anything else from anybody else we've beaten. Would you say if we get this victory over Memphis, this will be the best team you guys have beaten?
As of this year, I say talent-wise, this would be one of the better teams we beat if we do once we get this win Saturday.
And Ryan, one of the things, by the way, I hadn't even had a chance to talk to Bubba and Kyle. Bubba, I'll pitch it to you after this, but I can't believe it, but the offensive line has gone 2 games now without giving up a sack.
Hush.
94-3 the game today with Patrick Johnson on the Houston huddle. Coach Houston was talking about this afternoon with Patrick Johnson. So I didn't realize that, but that's really awesome. Just goes to show the offensive line. I want to give some love to the O-line. I know they've taken a lot of criticism over the last few years. But how about that O-line? No sacks in the last two games.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I mean, we've taken a lot of pride. Our offensive line has taken a lot of pride these last few weeks, and want to keep 12 safe back there in the pocket. And I mean, when he has time and can do whatever he needs to do, Holden makes a lot of plays for our offense. And I mean, he's like a big key to our success, and we take pride in taking care of him.
Yeah, Holton has faced a lot of unjust criticism. I don't know people. I think he put a lot of pressure on himself, and a lot of people put pressure on him that he was going to be the savior of Pirate football. And he's human, and he's a good football player. And when the offensive line gives him time, he can have time to execute. He's a damn good quarterback, and he showed that the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, Ryan actually, I think, is having trouble with his phone. I know yours is popping a little bit, Kyle. I don't know what's there's some interference there. What's going on?
How's it now? Is this any better?
Yeah, that's good now.
Okay, yeah.
Then we had some issues with Kyle, but then Ryan, I know he was having some issues with his phone. So hopefully, I don't know what's going on there, Bubba.
Ryan, can you hear me okay?
I don't know if this is video or what happened there, but big weekend for the Pirates, obviously with Memphis coming up. We're very excited. Guys, have you heard, while we'll check on Ryan and seeing what's going on with this one with the video, have you guys heard the line? Is it still 6 points?
5.5 in some places. The last time I checked, that was last night. 6 at others. So it was trending down to 5.5. I haven't checked today. It could still be 6, could be 5.5, could be 5. Who knows? I'll tell you an interesting thing. Not that this really means a damn thing, but there's a site. I cannot think of the name of it right now, but they simulate games. And 67, even though we're underdogs, this particular site, their computer software, 67% of simulations have the Pirates beating Memphis by an average score of 26-19. So let's hope to God that computer software is right. We'll all be happy.
Absolutely. What's the name of that software?
Give me if you guys will remind me. I'll try to have that website for the Thursday night preview show.
Okay, that'll be awesome. Yeah, Bubba, like Kyle said, I know Coach Houston was talking about today with Patrick Johnson, the very fact of how this team, Kyle, you've talked about it a couple times. Team is very good at home, not so much on the road, meaning the Memphis Tigers. And here we are. We have a chance where we're going to go in there. But I really believe that they also we're playing really well. This team is peaking at the right time, I really believe. And I heard that term again, guys, again today, November to Remember on a national show. And I just I love that because I think this will be for the Pirate Nation a November to remember.
Well, let's hope so. There's, I've heard it said many times in football that people remember November,
Yep.
and so let's hope we have positive things to remember. And just to be honest, if we win this weekend, and to me, it's all gravy after that. I'd love to win out. Don't get me wrong, but this is nut cutting time, if you will. I mean, we put it out there. We want to get to a bowl. We're one win away. We got 3 shots to get it. But to me, let's do it this weekend. Get it out of the way, and then let's concentrate on trying to win out. Memphis is no easy task to go win at the Liberty Bowl. Like I said, SMU's top 25 team. They got beat. Mississippi State, they got beat. The SEC team. But I think we can do it. I know we can do it. And it's time to go get a big road win against a quality conference opponents. We have beaten the chumps of the league. No disrespect, but it's time to go beat one of the better teams in the league of the last few years, and the Memphis Tigers. So time to go take care of business and do it.
No question about it. Who wants it? Who wants it is what it comes down to with this game.
Bubby, you got something?
Yeah, Memphis is a great team at home, but one of the ways I'm looking at this is, we've been knocking on the door on the road, down at UCF and then at Houston, a game that you feel like you should have won and one that you at least could have won if you didn't feel like you should have won it at Houston, losing in overtime after the fourth quarter rally. So hopefully this will be when we finally find the way to get it done in the fourth quarter and throughout the game for that matter. But, we can make those plays late if it's a fourth quarter game.
Absolutely. And, I've often thought it would be poetic if we got bowl eligible against Navy the way Navy has humiliated us in the past. But forget poetry. Let's go do it this weekend in Memphis.
Let's do it. Let's get it done. And by the way, speaking of getting done, we have a few more minutes left. Pirates are playing basketball on the hardwood tonight. We're doing double duty with basketball and football right now,
all the way
Bubba.
to the top of the hour?
Just a couple more minutes.
Popular name for basketball.
Shooty hoops. It's all shooty hoops. Play shooty hoops. I can't believe you've never seen that. Well, I don't guess you watch South Park, Bubba, but yeah, it's a very famous episode of South Park where a father.
Now that you say that, it does. That has South Park written all over it.
Yeah, it's a father who wants his son to do school musicals, does not want him to play sports, and the boy wants to play basketball. And he said, "You're not going to play shooty hoops. You're going to sing and dance."
Well, tonight is the opening of college basketball, so there are a lot of us that want our sons to play and daughters to play basketball or any sport for that matter. And Bubba, I know tonight we have overtime. Very excited about that. Right after the game, we'll have it right here, right? We'll have Pirate basketball
Dave.
overtime.
Overtime. That's right. There it is, right there on your screen. Pirate basketball overtime by the Sports Objective. Right here after the game. What are we going to do? A half hour after the game? What's the time frame on that?
9 to 9:30, I believe.
9 to 9:30. There you go. If you can't get enough Pirate basketball, the only live
9:30 is the scheduled time to start it.
Okay, 9:30.
9:30. All right, good deal.
Otherwise, depending on the length of the game, the game may or may not be over. It probably will be, but you never know. If heaven forbid you had overtime, and then also give us the chance to exhale and listen to the post game comments and so forth.
The only post game live chat is, I was going to say call-in show, but that's not accurate. But this is the only place you can get a post-game Pirate basketball coverage besides the network is right here with Pirate basketball overtime, live only on the Sports Objective as we talk Pirate hoops and hopefully, to be sure, you never know, but to be sure, we'll be celebrating a victory over the South Carolina State Bulldogs.
It's going to be interesting. Pirates a little banged up, so we'll see how they do.
Who's injured? Who's out, Dave?
You have Winston Tabbs. He's out with tonsillitis.
Oh, wow.
He'd been battling. He's coming back from an injury. Finally gets over the injury. Looks like he's going to be good to go. And now this. But the good news is that it's tonsillitis and not COVID, and where he's going to be out for 2.5 weeks or something. And then you also have R.J. Felton, freshman point guard from down in Aiken, South Carolina. Believe he is in a boot and have not heard any more on his status as far as what the injury is, how long he's out. But going back to this matchup, this is a matchup in which the Pirates are favored by 22 points. So hopefully we'll be able to, number one, just win the ball game and take care of business and win it handily.
All right, guys, it's 1 minute away from tip-off.
Yep. So let's get out of here. You can listen to the game, by the way, making his debut with Jeff Charles tonight. Former coach Michael Perry will be with the new analyst on radio. Patrick Johnson and Cy Seymour on ESPN Plus. So they'll be doing the game tonight at Williams Arena, Minges Coliseum. And Bubba, I'm done. How about you?
We apologize for the short and sweet visit with Ryan Jones. We'll see maybe if we can catch up with Ryan sometime tomorrow for a little bit more of an in-depth discussion. But we at least brought you a little something, and now we will talk to you here in a couple hours after the Pirates take down South Carolina State.
All right, good night, and we'll see you a bit later right here on the Sports Objective. Go Pirates.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Udon Cheek, assistant track and field coach at East Carolina University. You are plugged into the Sports Objective Podcast. If you are a fan, you are plugged into the right place. And if you're really a fan, you will share that link. My heart is purple and gold. I'm a pirate down to my soul. And I don't back down, not at all. Find out when the cannons explode.